I don't know if this was... Emporio's like, Manos already means hands. See? The name of the movie is that if you account for the foreign language and you translate it to complete English, hands. The hands of fate. Very spooky, okay? Wow. Oop, gotcha. That's spooky. Manos, the hands of fate. Guys, imagine that's our next game up on the schedule here, moving in on our Extra Life the 13th horror game marathon. Manos, the Hands of Fate is, of course, Hands, the Manos of Fate. How many times have we featured this game and I've never thought of that? Manos, the Hands of Fate is a game based on the infamous movie of the same name from the 60s. It's not... I don't think it's an official adaptation. I'm pretty sure everybody involved with that movie is dead, so it's not a thing. Manos, the Hands of Fate is an infamously terrible movie. It is a horror movie, ostensibly, that was made on a dare. Some guy, his friends were like, I bet you can't make a horror film, and the guy's like, bet. And he did. It wasn't a good one, and none of the actors got paid except for the dog and the child. Seriously. But he did it. And it went on to be one of the worst movies of all time. The opening credits, actually, is not really too many credits. It's the opening titles, and then everything that follows it is, I think it's like 13 minutes of a car driving through the desert, getting progressively more lost, while nothing happens. Basically, it tells the story of a man and his wife and his daughter and their stupid terrier dog or something, I don't know. They go on a trip and they get lost and they need to stay overnight. So they find a hotel, like a lodge, and it's there's a guy who works there named Torgo, who's a satyr, and he's got the goat legs, but he wears pants so you can't see that. And Torgo speaks very strangely and warns people that the master won't like the fact that they have a dog, and nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. The wife is like, honey, I don't think we should be here. And the father, of course, this being strong white man in the 60s, gender roles and all that, he's like, bitch, shut up, we're sleeping in the weird lodge with all the paintings of hands in it, and that's how it's gonna be, okay? And then everybody dies. So so this is the game based on the movie. It has a lot of inside jokes about the film. A lot of the scenes that happen in the movie, in the game, do happen in the movie, except for the Plan 9 from Outer Space stage. That's its own thing. But there's also references to a lot of Mystery Science Theater 3000 monsters and jokes and things like that, because this movie was popularized by having been featured on the cult classic TV show Mystery Science Theater. So it's just kind of a thing. Also, the company that made Manos, the Hands of Fate, the game, they also did the Angry Video Game Nerd game. So if you notice when we play this, if it kind of looks like those games, that's why. It's the same people. So, all right. Gotta take a sip of my Rip It real quick. Here we go. Manos in 3, 2, 1, hands. Mike, I'm scared. It's getting dark. We're lost, honey. We better try Valley Lodge just for tonight. Mike, it's getting dark. I'm scared. Please find the Valley Lodge. No. Okay. Not a nice snack, okay? Bad snack. I don't think you get anything for collecting the gems. I think it's just hearts. So there's those people making out in the convertible. They are characters in the movie. I think canonically, those are the last people that see the main characters alive. I think is what that is. It's your hand of fate! I will pick those up, because they do add more hearts. They are useful in that regard. The shotgun, you hang on to the shotgun until you take damage. Okay, there's Torgo. I'm Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away. You cannot stay here. The master would not approve. Eat shit, Torgo. Very well, the master will be very disturbed. But the child and the dog, the master would not approve. Don't worry about it. He can deal with it, man. There is no way out of here. It will be dark soon. There's Tom Servo hanging out in the back, you know, the gumball machine. I think the mouse enemy, that's one of the killer shrews, which was featured on Mystery Science Theater. The snake is actually from Manos. There's a scene where spoiler alert, the dog dies. That's the Screaming Skull. The dog dies because it gets bitten by a snake, but they just use like stock footage of a snake, and then they cut to the dog like dead. But the dog dies in the middle of the night. But the snake footage was filmed in broad daylight, so it's I'm not afraid of the screaming spooky skull. Nope, not afraid. See, I would like to be nice to the snakes. I don't want to shoot them. You know, I guess we are going to make it all Hands of Fate run. Because they do, I forgot, when I was making the schedule, I forgot that they do increase your health, so it's very... Those are rats of an unusual size. You have to be very deliberate when you go down the steps, because if you try to jump, it'll treat it as falling off the screen. Like, if I were to jump right there, it would treat that as falling off the screen and dying. That will hurt you. There's the master and his dog. Alright. I don't want to jinx it. The master has left this world, but he is with us always. Not dead the way you know it. The master is with us always. Torgo repeats himself a lot. They got the quote wrong at the beginning of the stage when he says, it will not be... It's getting dark soon. No, he says, it will not be safe here. It's getting dark soon. It will not be... He says it twice. That's the I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing from the Addams Family or if that's like another like specific monster reference. Ah, damn! I finally got hit. Three levels in. I think that's Nilbog. That's Troll 2. It's one of the goblins from Troll. It's goblin spelled backwards. So, don't just jump down. If you jump down thinking you can go to the previous screen, you will die. There's no shortcut here. You have to actually go back down the stairs. Lame. The shotgun, I think, actually does double damage, and you keep it until you get hit. And I kept it pretty damn long. That was longer than usual. Anyway, there's another one right there, at least. Yeah, the hand is the floor master from Zelda. I'm pretty sure the eyeball is like the creeping eye or something. I know it's another reference to something. See, the goblin died in one hit that time. You can't kill the skulls. But obviously having the shotgun is good for speedrunning because everything takes double damage. Which is ideal. Alright, got the big this is the damn it. That's the bird from fucking movie. They see it out of the window of the plane. It's one of those shitty 1950s movies. The master wants you. He loves beautiful women, but he can't have you. And then that's the scene where the wife, she slaps him. Don't ever try that again. You beast! I think that's when she finds out he's a satyr, I think. What a horrible night to have autism, to have a missing wife and daughter. That's a Castlevania. So the moths are another Mystery Science Theater reference because in the Manos movie, they filmed at night, but they had like spotlights so you could see what the people were doing outside. But they were these big ass bright lights that attract bugs because they're not stage lights. They just brought like shop lights. So there's moths all over a lot of the scenes in the movie because they attracted the light. Okay. You gotta be careful of those bottles that the guy throws. They'll hurt you. Oh, that's one death. Oh yeah, I did hear that when they feed like baby condors and stuff, they actually do use like puppets that look like birds so that the birds don't get used to like humans. I did hear about that. The winged guy is another Mystery Science Theater reference, but I don't remember the monster specifically. I'm sure I'll be corrected on it by somebody. They can hit you through the walls. You know, that's... You may have noticed that, like, in this auto-scroller, I'm trying to let as much of the screen get to the right as I can before making any jumps. So that I can account for those goblin guys. Hit it again. The death animation, the wing, the outline, the white outline with the angel, that is Alex Kidd, which is a notoriously difficult, and I'm gonna say it, bad game for the Master System. I like how when they know, like, they knew they were doing bullshit to you because, like, they'll just randomly give you, like, a 1-up after a bullshit part of a stage. Be like, yeah, we're sorry. Okay, we gotta go fast here because this is where the Hand of Fate is. If I'm fast, I can get the one up down there. I'm fast. You notice that like the bird guys, the winged guys, they actually like jump off of the wall. They wall jump when they touch the wall. I feel like that's one of those things that was like not intentional, but they left it in the game anyways because like they thought it was cool. Okay, here comes the next bullshit part. Oh, I thought that was a shit. I thought this would be a health command. There's a full heal around here somewhere. You guys like auto scroll or so? No, no. Oh, hang, is that dog? That's from the movie. Oh no! Peppy! Who would do such a thing? That's the dog. They really only had the one sound effect for the movie. That's what they... If you get too close to the right, the dog will not leave the side of the screen, and I got him stuck over there. Like, off the side of the screen. I had to move back in. I took, like, 2 points of damage trying to get him to come back. It's just non-stop. This is how you don't play, man. That's just all we're doing here. See, here's the actual strat. I just couldn't get this. I just couldn't get this rhythm going because I got off to a weird. Shit. Shit. Okay. Right. Inexplicably a plane, not dead the way you know it. The master is with us always. Oh, really? And now he awakens. So this is just a. This is just a shooter. This part doesn't happen in the movie, okay? There's not a airplane chase in Manos: The Hands of Fate that I'm aware of. But they give you a lot of one-ups here because if you so much as touch the wall, you're dead. That's the easiest Hand of Fate to get, by the way. They've all been relatively not difficult to get, but that's the easiest one. Where's Torgo? There he is. He comes from the top, from the bottom. Then we fight the bird again, and Torgo at the same time. Torgo's more of a nuisance at this point, really. He's not really a you have to do a certain amount of damage to Torgo to advance the level, I mean. The bubbles will hurt you, by the way. Probably shouldn't need to say that, but they do. The Hand of Fate is out. Yep, there it is. Honestly, I remember finding all the Hands of Fate was actually pretty fun in this game. There is an achievement for it, I think. We got Roman coming up in here somewhere. He's a boss. Man, those tallywhackers. You can barely see the tumbleweed out to the side. I'm on the wrong cycle. Now we're going. Now we're going. Oh, we're spinning. Oh, dude, how'd I do that? Oh, seamless. I'm usually not that good at that part. Thank you for the good luck. Aw, damn it. That's okay. The boss coming up is not that difficult. Well, there's 2 eyeballs there? Is our guy Roman? You are a human, not a Roman. Roman must kill all the humans. That's Roman from Mystery Science Theater. I believe it's called Attack of the Space Monster, I think, is the movie he is from. And he is just a gorilla, a man in a gorilla suit wearing an astronaut helmet. That's Roman. He's not hard, he is piss easy. Human is too strong for Roman. You may pass, Human. My dog's dead. Murdered! And somebody's responsible. Here's your Plan 9 stage. Plan 9, of course, being one of the famous bad movies of all time. I think Plan 9 from Outer Space is the one where the aliens come down and they like resurrect the dead people and stuff. Wasn't what's his face was in that? Was it Bela Lugosi? He was in that or something? And of course, Plan 9 is just as much of a famous Mystery Science Theater episode as Manos is. Just I feel like there's maybe not as much to adapt to a video game for Plan 9. So Plan 9 is just like just a random stage that happens in the course of this game. My first exposure to the Plan 9, the so-and-so is dead. Murdered! First time I heard that quote was Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I think it was the episode Flip Mode with Busta Rhymes as the guest, when Zorak got clobbered to death by a wrench. And Space Ghost says, Zorak is dead. Murdered! And at the time I didn't know it was from something. I wasn't cultured enough. Was Plan 9, that was Rift Tracks? That's half the same people, so I was close. I just know they eventually did it. It might have been one of those ones they may not have been able to get the rights to at the time or something. I don't actually know. Rights. Who's gonna claim ownership of this shit? There's one more jump coming up. It's really bullshit. That wasn't it. I just fucked up. But this is the part. See, they put there's a checkpoint right before it. It's one of those things where it's like they knew they did something bad. God damn it. I got off on the I got off on the pattern. Got off the pattern. Jump. Okay, I stood too close. I think we've only got like 2 stages left. We're really close to the end of the game.
Checkpoint.
Thanks, Army. How many Manos does one hombre need? Maybe he's an octopus, I don't know. There. See, that's the first try. That's what I tried to do. We have our double boss coming up here. Bela Lugosi and the other person. I forget who she's supposed to be. It's not Elvira, I don't think. I didn't count the hits right. Okay, maybe I just forgot how much health that guy. Okay. That's not Gomez, because that's specifically Bela Lugosi's character from Plan 9, I think. That might be Morticia, I don't know. I thought she was also from the Plan 9 thing, though. I just can't remember who she's supposed to be. Anyways, he's saying his prayer to Manos. You know, because you put your Manos together to pray, right? Okay, here's the... Here, we're gonna have Knuckles here. I mean, Torgo. But he does Knuckles things. That's a very, it's a very Knuckles-coded, thing he just did, okay? How's that for a fandom word? Knuckles coated.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
I clap those cheeks like I clap those Manos. I really do that shit. There is a part in this stage that's very, infamous. You get there, you basically have, that's a checkpoint, that rock that has the snake on it. But, you get to a certain point, and there's, because every time you die, the items in the level also respawn. So there's, God damn it. There's a one-up that keeps spawning in part of the stage. Oh, nice. Oh, this is the checkpoint that sucks. I shouldn't have died there. There it is. Nice. Dead immediately. No. My one up. Okay, you gotta wait. There you go. Now you can go up. If you don't do that, sometimes the game fouls up. It gets confused. Usually I have a lot more trouble on that stage than I thought. Alright, I'm gonna make the joke every single time. Here's his harem of wives. The first time we ran this game, I referred to these enemies as the Master's Army of Brianna Woos. Yeah, I shot him. You have failed us, Torgo. For this, you must die. Oh, he touched the fire! Burned his hand off. It's because, you know, the Manos? Manos, God of Darkness! The hands of fate, he said the name, have doomed this man. No. Do not appear in the same spot twice, buddy. Manos! As thou hast decreed, so I have done. Later. I rate this lodge 0 stars out of 5. Not recommended. There you go. 6 creepy twins? Well, yeah. No, the dog is dead, by the way. They have to mark that the dog is dead. The way the movie actually ends, see, it's goblin spelled backwards, see? The way the movie actually ends is that Mike takes the place of Torgo, and he becomes the groundskeeper at the end of the movie. What now, bitches? That's what he's doing. That's the pose. What? What? Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. That's what he's doing. You can play as Torgo. It's a new save file for me. I've already had him unlocked before. And you are a super player. All 8 Hands of Fate. I made the octopus joke earlier. You guys thought I was only joking. So there are actually multiple modes of play for Manos. I actually really like the game. It when you beat the game once and you get all the hands, then you unlock Torgo for getting all the hands, and for beating the game you unlock the other difficulties. I think this game, it only has like 5. No, it has 6 Steam achievements, and one of them I think is to, yeah. So the achievements are beating the game, beat the game as Torgo, beat the game on hard mode, beat the game with and get on any mode with all the Hands of Fate, and then there's hardcore and nightmare mode. So I think the first one for beating the game, you just beat the game. Hard mode, it's been a while since I've done this. Hard mode, I think, makes it so that all the enemies just have twice as much health, but otherwise it's the same thing. Having the shotgun effectively puts it back down to normal mode without the shotgun, where everything takes the normal amount of, you know what I mean? And then hardcore mode, I think, is hard mode, except the Hands of Fate only restore your health, and they don't give you extra hearts. So you only get 3 hearts, and that's it. And then Nightmare Mode is that you die in 1 hit. And I don't have those 2 achievements. But I do have the others. For me, half the fun of this game is being such a big fan of Mystery Science Theater, is that you get the other jokes. Like, yeah, if you've seen Manos, The Hands of Fate, haha, yeah, that's the movie, right? But if you're a Mystery Science Theater fan, then you'll spot Tom Servo in the background of the one stage, and you'll be like, oh, I know that guy. That's Roman from Space Monster. And then that's the big bird from the albatross outside the jet in that one movie. And you start to, in the Screaming Skull, the Killer Shrews, you see all the other things. You're like, oh, I get it. So there's more to appreciate if you're a big fan. But it's still a really solid game. I mean, how much is it? Is it on... It's like $5? It's $3.99. Regular everyday price, $3.99. That's a great deal. It's a fun game for $4, dude. Like, that's... I've never not recommended that game. It's a really good one. But that's Manos, The Hands of Fate. That was my time, 29:18. I've done Manos before. So this is one of the games that has been featured on Gatorbox. What is my actual time on Manos? Let me actually just search on the page, because nothing is... my best time is 28:34. So that is, if I would not have fucked up the Plan 9 from Outer Space stage, I think I would have actually got a new PB today, but I didn't. I didn't do it.